In Arizona, both the governor and the Senate races are still too close to call. Hundreds of thousands of ballots still have to be counted. ABC's Zohreen Shah joins me live now from Phoenix, Arizona, with more on that. Hi, Zohreen. You know, Democrat Katie Hobbs holds a narrow lead over Republican Kari Lakes in the governor's race there. And Democratic Senator Mark Kelly has a slight lead over Republican Blake Masters. So what's the latest in both of these races?
Yeah, Diane, you said it, too close to call, but statewide, Dems are leading in every single category. You know, with 68% of the vote in, you have Mark Kelly with 52% of the vote, and then you have Masters with 46%. What is interesting is the Libertarian who dropped out last week still actually maintained 2% of that vote. And then when you look at the governor's race, you have Hobbs with 51%, Lake with 49%. Look, Hobbs had always thought that this was going to be very, very close. She's the Secretary of State right now in this state. She felt that it could potentially go into recount territory when I spoke to her the day before the election. What I think is really interesting, though, a lot of Lake supporters really were speculating, wondering, could she be a nationwide candidate? Could she be maybe even Trump's VP pick if, in fact, she won? And now that's sort of up in the air. A lot of them wondering, you know, could that actually happen if in fact, she loses later on this week. I will say, I want to just gesture behind me really quick. You have all these barricades that you can see right behind me. 2 years ago, when I was here, there were a lot of protests immediately after those results started coming in. We didn't see that last night, so that's one good sign, at least, from Arizona right now.
We'll take them where we get them. Also, Zohreen, Lake's team filed a lawsuit against Maricopa County after there were some issues with tabulations machines. Those issues were apparently later resolved. But how could that have impacted this race?
Yeah, I mean, we saw those big lines where I was at yesterday at one of those polling centers. 20% of those tabulators were not going through. It caused a delay in some places. But look, despite that issue, we know that they still always retain those paper ballots as that backup, right? But the reason why that's so important is election deniers have been taking advantage and talking and lobbying hard about those machines. And that's certainly one of those issues that Kari Lakes brought up last night.
All right, Zohreen, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.